Imagine your cat sitting quietly in a corner, still eating, still purring sometimes, still looking normal, while inside their mouth a slow, painful problem is growing. Cats are masters at hiding pain. They don't cry, they don't complain, and they rarely show weakness. That's why dental problems in cats, especially cavities, often go unnoticed until the pain becomes unbearable. By the time many owners realize something is wrong, their cat has already been suffering in silence for weeks, sometimes months. Understanding cavities in cats is not just about teeth. It's about protecting your cat from invisible pain that slowly steals their comfort, appetite, and joy. Cavities in cats are not exactly the same as cavities in humans, but they are just as serious and often more painful. Most people imagine cavities as small holes caused by sugar and bacteria. But in cats, dental disease usually takes a more aggressive and cruel form. The most common problem linked to cavities in cats is something called tooth resorption. This condition slowly eats away at the tooth structure, starting from below the gum line, where you can't see it. Your cat may look fine on the outside while their tooth is literally dissolving from the inside. This is one of the reasons why dental pain in cats is so often missed. One of the biggest causes of cavities and dental disease in cats is plaque buildup. When food particles mix with bacteria in the mouth, plaque forms on the teeth. Over time, plaque hardens into tartar, which irritates the gums and creates the perfect environment for infection. Cats that eat soft food only, cats that don't receive dental care, and older cats are especially at risk. Genetics also play a role. Some cats are simply more prone to dental problems, no matter how well they are cared for. It's not your fault and it's not your cat's fault. It's just the way their body is built. Another cause that often surprises people is inflammation of the gums and immune-related responses. In some cats, the body mistakenly attacks its own teeth, leading to painful lesions and cavities. This isn't caused by poor hygiene or neglect. Even cats with clean-looking mouths can suffer from severe dental disease. This is what makes cavities in cats so heartbreaking. You can be a loving, attentive owner and still miss it, because the signs are subtle and easy to dismiss. The symptoms of cavities in cats are rarely dramatic at first. Instead of obvious crying or limping, you might notice small changes. Your cat may start chewing on only one side of their mouth. They might drop food while eating, walk away from their bowl, or suddenly prefer soft food over dry kibble. Some cats stop grooming properly because opening their mouth hurts. You may notice bad breath, but many owners assume that's just normal cat breath. In reality, persistent bad breath is often a sign of infection and decay. As the pain worsens, behavioral changes become more noticeable. A normally affectionate cat may become distant or irritable. They may hide more often, sleep more than usual, or avoid being touched around the face. Some cats drool excessively, and in severe cases, you might see blood on their food bowl or notice red, swollen gums. These are not signs of aging or moodiness. These are cries for help, expressed in the quiet language of a cat. One of the most dangerous things about cavities in cats is how long they can go untreated. Because cats continue eating despite pain, many owners assume everything is fine. But cats are survival-driven animals. In the wild, showing pain is a weakness. That instinct hasn't disappeared just because your cat lives on a soft bed indoors. So when a cat finally stops eating or shows obvious pain, the problem is often already advanced. Treatment for cavities in cats depends on how severe the damage is. In mild cases, professional dental cleaning under anesthesia may be enough to remove plaque and slow the progression of disease. In more advanced cases, the affected tooth often needs to be removed. This sounds frightening to many owners, but tooth extraction is actually one of the kindest things you can do for a cat suffering from dental pain. Cats adapt incredibly well to missing teeth, and most feel immediate relief once the painful tooth is gone. The idea of anesthesia scares many pet owners, and that fear sometimes leads to delaying treatment. But modern veterinary anesthesia is very safe, and vets perform pre-anesthetic blood tests to minimize risks. The pain of untreated cavities is far more dangerous than the controlled risk of a dental procedure. Many cats become more playful, affectionate, and energetic after dental treatment because they are no longer living with constant pain. After treatment, proper care becomes essential. Your vet may recommend pain relief medication, antibiotics, and a special diet during recovery. Once healed, many cats return to eating normally, even without certain teeth. Cats don't chew the way humans do, so missing a tooth rarely affects their quality of life. What truly affects their life is ongoing pain, inflammation, and infection. Prevention is always better than treatment, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Regular dental checkups are one of the most important things you can do. Even if your cat seems fine, a vet can spot early signs of dental disease that you might miss. Dental-friendly diets, treats designed to reduce plaque, and even gentle toothbrushing can make a huge difference. Not all cats will tolerate brushing, and that's okay. Doing something is always better than doing nothing. Most importantly, pay attention to changes in your cat's behavior. You know your cat better than anyone else. If something feels off, trust that instinct. A small change in eating habits or personality may be the only warning sign your cat can give you. Acting early can save your cat from unnecessary suffering and save you from the heartbreak of realizing too late that the signs were there all along. Cavities in cats are not just a dental issue. They are a hidden source of chronic pain that affects a cat's entire life. When a cat stops playing, stops grooming, or withdraws emotionally, it's easy to assume they are just getting older or becoming lazy. But often they are simply hurting. By understanding the causes, recognizing the symptoms, and taking treatment seriously, you give your cat something priceless: comfort, dignity, and a life free from silent pain. Your cat trusts you completely. They depend on you to notice what they cannot explain and to act when they cannot ask for help. Taking dental health seriously is one of the most loving choices you can make. Because a pain-free cat is not just healthier, they are happier, calmer, and more themselves again.